Hello everyone, and in this video we're going to be discussing why Gary Vee is a fraud. If you have ever been on YouTube Shorts or Instagram Reels or even TikTok, you've probably seen this guy bragging about how many hours he works a day. And you might have thought he's just a regular old crackhead who decided to become a fake guru to get some extra money. You're wrong, he's much worse. Take a look at this video and tell me what you think about him.
Who do you love the most in the world?
My family.
Good. Who in your family? Pick one.
All of them.
Every day, like literally once a day, genuinely sit there for 5 minutes and pretend one of them got shot in the face.
If that is motivation, I'm taller than Shaquille O'Neal. Well, there's a few reasons why I don't like Gary Vee. Let me list them. He acts like he's from the bottom even though he's clearly not. He gives the worst advice humanly possible. He clearly does some shady things, including market manipulation of NFTs and scamming his fans. Let's start with the first reason. Gary Vee acts like he's from the bottom even though he's not. Let's take a look at a clip.
You know what I think is a better advantage than being born into something? Being born into nothing. I'm on the record. Remember I said it. Can't wait to watch it in 20 years. The internet the way it is today, I'd rather have 0 than 100 million. People that have 0 are like, this guy's an idiot. That's because you don't talk to trust fund babies. I do. I talk to trust fund babies. They DM me. I meet them in real life because of my business career. They're sad. Do you know what it's like to talk to a human being that looks at you at 22 years old and says, no matter what I do for the next 80 years, it will never be my own accomplishment. Everybody will always say I was handed it and I'm done. Do you know what kind of level of depression, cocaine, and partying until you die that leads to? A lot.
It's pretty funny when a person born into privilege tells a person who wasn't born into privilege they should be happy if they were born poor. Anyone with a brain can tell if you're born into a rich family, your life will be a lot better than if you were born into a poor family. And if you guys don't know, Gary Vee worked in his dad's small liquor store. Small equals to $1 million, by the way. And Gary Vee does not like when people mention that fact and tries to prove them wrong, but in the end, he proves them right.
You'd ever inherit my parents' £3 million wine business, didn't you, Gary? But that doesn't fit the whole, oh, I didn't have anything. So, yeah, back to what you were doing anyway.
You mean that fake article that says I inherited a $3 million business? You mean when I went into my dad's business that was doing $3.8 million in sales on 10% gross profit, $380,000 in profit before expenses on the product of the wine, and worked every day for a decade plus to help him build up his business, which I left at 34 years old and started VaynerMedia in Buddy Media's conference room. Mike Lazaro, you can look him up, you can talk to him, because I didn't have enough money to start my own business because I didn't inherit the business. And you can look it up. My dad still owns the business and I've never owned Wine Library. You mean that part?
So you prove that person right. Like, why? What was the point of making that video if at the end you just will prove that person right? He didn't inherit the business because he still doesn't own it to this day, but knowing Gary Vee, he probably purposefully did not get the business from his dad to make his story look a lot better and to trick his delusional fans. Now let's talk about one of the worst parts about him. He gives the worst advice humanly possible. Gary Vee constantly says that you need to work 18 hours a day, every day, no breaks, and then you'll be successful. I don't even need to add a clip because he says that so much. This is so dumb because it's the worst advice possible. It's not on how much you work, it's how effective your work is. Let's take a look at an analogy. You can dig a hole with your hands 18 hours a day, but at the end of the day, all you'll have is just a big hole. It probably won't even be that big because you're digging with your hands. Nothing more, nothing less. What can we take from that analogy? Your success does not depend on your hard work entirely. Your success depends on what you're working on or working for and how effective your work is. 18 hours of hard work is not good as 1 hour of effective work. So let's make sure any of you guys that are watching this video never take advice from Gary Vee. If you want to be successful, work on something that's very valuable and make sure your work is very effective. And please don't work 18 hours a day because you will get burnt out. Now let's take a look at the third part. Gary Vee does some shady things like manipulating the NFT market and scamming his fans. Gary Vee preaches on how great NFTs are and why you should be buying them. Let's let Gary explain what NFTs are to us.
Do you play video games?
Yes.
Have you ever bought skins or virtual things for your game?
Yeah.
That's an NFT.
He just proved they're useless. He just proved they're useless. He just proved that NFTs are useless. I'm kind of confused. Aren't you supposed to be supporting NFTs and you just called them useless? Because a Fortnite skin is not useful. You can go without it. And Gary Vee uses very rich billionaire friends and millionaire friends to blow the crap out of the monkey NFT. Or like the Yacht Monkey Club, or like the Ape Club, Bored Ape Club, or whatever it is. Basically market manipulation. And if market manipulation took place in the stock market, you're gonna go to jail. Now let's talk about him scamming his fans. But before we even talk about that, let's talk about his fans. Gary Vee's fans are the typical wannabe entrepreneurs. They live in their parents' basement, post crappy videos like this.
So did school fail you or you failed school?
School failed me. School's failing entrepreneurs every single day.
Because?
Because it's not built for entrepreneurship. It's built for workers. You know, if you're being taught to play within the lines, and there's nothing being taught that maps to the entrepreneurial market. As a matter of fact, my biggest cynicism when I sit across an entrepreneur today is if they are too successful at school.
Think school is useless and Elon Musk is their god. They listen to anything and they're so gullible. They're so hungry for money because they don't have any, so they'll believe anything. So now let's talk about Gary scamming his fans. Gary Vee charges tens of thousands of dollars for his fans to talk to him. This is the scummiest thing a person can do. Taking advantage of someone who's really in need of money and charging them that much. And I'm saying in need of money because no one with a functioning brain or people with money will ever buy into this. Because people with a functioning brain can obviously see through Gary's lies, and people with money won't feel a need to buy this. He's taking advantage of people who are poor and broke and charging them that much and giving them the worst advice possible, like we talked about before. Giving horrible advice is part of Gary Vee's lifestyle. And if you're spending money to meet him, you're wasting your money, because what's he gonna do at the end of the day? Give you horrible advice. We cannot ignore the fact that Gary Vee is a really successful investor, but other than that, he's a really bad person. Because first of all, he takes advantage of people who are really in need of money. Second, he gives the worst advice possible. And third, he manipulates the NFT market and he scams his fans. So yeah, that's why Gary Vee is a fraud./ Thank you for watching. Okay, this is the return video, understand? I haven't uploaded in what? Let's check real quick. youtube.com/INSPIREGA. Let's see. Crap, bro. Okay, let's see. I haven't uploaded in 4 months! 4 months! Okay, 4 months. We're gonna get to 10,000 subscribers by June the 5th, understand me? I'm gonna be uploading twice a week. Sorry, lighting. Twice a week, understand? We have to get to 10k subs. We have to. We need that YouTube chat quick. So, just subscribe. I've never said this in my video in my life, I believe. I think you can check my videos, and I don't think I've said subscribe to this channel at least once, because I thought it would be cooler to not do it. And my YouTube channel only has 113 subscribers. We gotta get to 10k, okay, at least, please. At least 1,000, at least. I'm not saying at least 10k. Okay? We're gonna get there. My YouTube channel is doing pretty good, but my YouTube channel is dead at the moment. I don't even think this is gonna get like 100 views. Or maybe even 50. I'll be lucky if I get 50. So yeah, please subscribe. Please share this video. Please like the video. Please help me out. There's a reason why I stopped making YouTube videos, because my YouTube channel barely took off. That really annoyed me. I used to spend like 5 hours a day just recording these videos. These videos take so long. You have to understand that. Editing, writing down the script, getting the lighting together, getting the green screen together, bro. It's hard. But I'm gonna go through it. We're gonna upload twice a week. Twice! And yeah, the better this YouTube channel will do, the more I'll upload. Please subscribe, please. And like the video, share the video, do whatever you want to it. But make sure the YouTube algorithm is on my side. Thank you for watching, and this is Inspire Gaia. Sorry, that was a fake outro. We're gonna redo that. Subscribe to join the Fortnite Burger Gang. What is the Fortnite Burger Gang? Well, you'll find out if you subscribe.